Alright. Let's pick up where we left off. Well, not exactly where we left off. We had a bit of a... Where is this? This isn't right. Let me load, not the autosave, but this game here. There we go. So in the last time we were attempting this mission where we keep the zombies at bay. We need to keep the zombies from hitting this door and from hitting that door down there. It's a mission we get from, I think, a guy named Romero in this house right over here. And so it's really difficult. And while this is a blind playthrough, I have been doing a little bit of research. I noticed that my first attempt at that, we attempted it several times and it just got worse and worse every time. My first attempt, I just hung around here. And that actually got the closest to finishing. We were within 18 seconds of actually completing the mission. We had to hold out for 5 minutes, and we got the timer down to just 15 seconds, or 18 seconds rather. But we couldn't do it, and what I noticed is where I am, or where my character here is where they start spawning. So it seems like the zombies' spawn rates depends upon where I am. So I did a little bit of research, despite this being a blind playthrough, and what I learned is that it's actually what you can do is you can trigger the mission, you can come up here, you can walk along this ledge, right? And you can just walk down this path all the way to that corner and just wait out the 5 minutes there. And because the player is so far away from where the gates are and where the spawn points of the zombies are, the zombies don't spawn. Or at least not quickly enough and not in sufficient numbers to actually break down the doors. So you can just wait out the 5 minutes and collect your prize. And that doesn't sound fun, if I'm completely honest. It doesn't sound fun at all. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to see if possibly and perhaps over the course of this game I could level up this character and invest in more skills. Perhaps the firearm skill, or perhaps animalism or something. Right, I have that, don't I? Yeah, right there. And perhaps this can be used to help me deal with the situation. So I'm not ready for it right now. I don't want to just use this silly strategy of waiting in a corner for 5 minutes. So we're just going to save this mission for later. So I've gotten myself back to an earlier save before I actually went into this house, and going into this house is what triggers the mission. 1 second here. Okay, yeah, looks good. Good. And we're back. Alright, so what are we going to do? Instead, we came here looking for Ginger Swan. The guy said you gotta go look for Ginger Swan. Here. Because Ginger Swan is the name of a dead actress or some kind of star from way back when. So, you know, she's buried here probably. And when we find her, we will find Andrew Meggs. I've seen that name several times already, so they're just reusing Chad and Andrew Meggs. These are reused tombstones. Anyway, when we find her, we'll find the videotape. We don't know what's on that videotape, but the local boss around here... Are these doors available? The local boss around here wants that videotape. He made a deal for it, apparently, but then the seller of the tape became nervous and paranoid and didn't want to go through with it. I can go in here. It's really kind of cool. Is it in one of these areas? This looks suspicious. What's here? I can just open these. Anything here? Where'd these bones come from? Whose bones are these? It must be this one, right? A battered video cassette. The labeling is cheap and worn. Devil Spawn Flesh Feast 1. And the logo looks like DMP, so something something productions. What is DM? The guy we're getting this back for, I think his name is Isaac Abrams, so... We'll take it, of course, and we get our 1 experience point. And we'll continue on. We'll be back later. So why did... So this one opens, but this one doesn't. But like, what was there to find here? Because we found the thing there, we didn't find it here. This is just a more brightly lit room or alcove. Is that the right word for what these are? And that looks like that's the door. And we're back on our way out. So, okay, so we accomplished what we came here to do originally before we got distracted with the zombies. Which is good. We're on track. So here in Hollywood, we're looking for the Nosferatu. Isaac Abrams is going to help us do that. He's going to give us some clues as to their location. The other side problem that we have is that we have a stalker. Someone named Samantha, who apparently is a friend from our previous life before being turned into a vampire. And so she recognized me apparently, and she started following me around. And that was annoying for a while, but then she disappeared. And I have no idea if she's going to turn back up again. But that's what we're going to find out, I'm sure. I lost a masquerade point for being recognized. I'm not sure if I had any control over that, or if I had killed her before she called anybody. Maybe then I could have saved that masquerade point. I don't know. The other thing that we haven't done around here is explore much, and I'm going to start by just poking my head in all the random doors that I've seen. Because I like to explore. It's fun. We have a peep show going on here. Apparently there's... You just walk in, you put some money in, and you get a show. Well, let's see what 2004 graphics can do. Money lost 5. I paid $5 for that, and I don't even see anything. I can see somebody waving their arms right there around the corner. I mean, I feel kind of cheated, but not really. I'm just curious, like, what does 2004 look like? I didn't have to, oh, now you come over. Alright, so, wearing essential, I'm totally cheated. What about you? Is your time still good? Now she's over there. This whole thing was a waste of $5. I better not need those $5 later. What's this say? The answer is log all champagne room transactions CR. Include tips. I don't know what CR means. Report peep show revenue under PS. Password sinner. Is there a computer somewhere? Locked door. Manager. Let's see if you can pick it. You'd think a place like this would have, like, security somewhere. Maybe they have did they have cameras? I didn't look for any cameras. I don't see any cameras. I guess this is the wardrobe room. And this probably leads back out to the stage, where I don't really want to be. I don't want to interrupt her performance. Let's see if there's anybody in the manager's office. Doesn't seem like there's anyone here. What do we have? A fax. Need new furniture? Shop at Sofa King. Private. Well, definitely we're going for private first. And I assume the password is Sinner. Password failed. So password Sinner does not work for private. Dirty Dog was the password. I am enjoying the fact that I can just hack these things. Big John Farmer. What the hell could that be? John's finally left the acting side and has begun to produce films. As expected, he's sticking to the farm stuff. He said to contact him at some number. That guy needs help. John Farmer. Okay. Log file. Is that one Sinner? Password accepted. Chastity. She earned 120. Jennifer. A lot. Carrie. A lot. Donkey Show. Holy shit. Peep Show. Is this also Sinner? Accepted. Status. Peep Show window override. It's not. Doesn't seem important. I guess I could have saved $5 if I'd overridden this thing, but really, who cares? Inventory. What? Playful Rabbit. What is that? Video erotica for... Oh, it's like just... No. I guess they also sell DVDs. A fancy watch, which we will sell for some money. What's up this way? Is this the retail part of the establishment? This is the retail part of the establishment. This guy's got a very strange ponytail going on over here. Do I want to talk to him? I mean, I will in a second. Let's just take a look around if there's any... I don't think he's going to be happy if I just walk in back there, is he? I mean, he can definitely see me, right?
Hey, you slick.
Hello. Who are you?
My name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a 4-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
I am aware. You're right. Depraved is an 8-letter word. I guess. I'm out of here, Flynn. See you. I don't really have any questions for him right now. I mean, I can ask... Well, let's see what questions I would ask him.
What do you want to know?
If I were going to ask him a question. Tell me about this place. Tell me about Hollywood. Tell me about Hollywood. This place is pretty clear.
What do you want to know about it?
Where can I obtain some hardware? That actually is a good question.
I got plenty of hardware in here. Check out the footlongs over there.
Jeez,
what more
the
could
footlongs.
you...
Ugh.
Oh. You're talking about the exit wound kind of hardware, right?
You catch on quick.
All right. You didn't hear it from me, but Slater over at the Red Spot might have a few items that'll get you hot and bothered.
Great. I'll sell him your watch and buy some guns and stuff with it. Thank you very much.
What do you want to know?
Thank you very much. Nothing right now. That was useful information. That was useful. And I'm just going to check if he's going to object to me going into this door that's clearly marked employees only. Dirty Dog. That was the password that we hacked. He has no objection to me being back here, apparently. No criminal violation or anything. Okie doke. I'm alright with that. So that was the sin bin. So the pawn shop we couldn't find an entrance to. Is there an explosion somewhere? It sounded like I just heard an explosion coming from this direction. Fast Buck. Can't get into the Fast Buck. Is there a back entrance, perhaps? There is, but that's not to the Fast Buck. It's to this building here, isn't it? I've been through here earlier. What? Was there anything up here? The only time I came up here was trying to dodge Samantha. No. This guy looks like he busted up that, what's it called? That barrel.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the deep of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead.
I can't get in here? I can't. What is the...
Hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323 KL5
Is that the radio or a
Looks like
person?
somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to yours truly. So
Is there anything to do back here? I don't see any items.
All food should have, like, a creamy center and a colorful candy shell, and their commercial should have, like, kung fu.
Okay. Is this like a convenience store or something? Let's try to go in through the front of whatever building this is. And figure out what the hell kind of conversation we were listening to. This is the convenience store. Can I get in? I can.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into
It is a
the dead
radio.
of night.
Let's turn that off. This guy at the red spot apparently has some hardware. This is the door that we were hiding behind, I guess. Easy cash. What does it say? Please slide card. Hey, bud.
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monstro Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents. Blah, blah. You need help or something?
I need weapons.
Yo, keep it down. Shh.
I don't know why I said it
It's
so
just my
openly,
side
but
gig. You know, new amps and lap dances don't pay for themselves, dude.
I suppose they don't. Show me what you got. A Colt Anaconda. Well, that sounds pretty good. Better than my little 38 revolver here. I don't know if it takes 44, apparently. I don't know if does he have 44 to sell me? What is this? It's still 38 ammo. So I can buy a gun for 450, which takes 44 ammo. I mean, I'd like to buy it, but I mean, I'm not great at firearms, so I don't think it'll be a great investment, to be completely honest. At least not at this point. Perhaps later if I invest in firearms. Damage potential, it's pretty high here. Compared to like 14 and 16, this thing's got a damage potential of 24. Doesn't cost too much either. Let's buy that, I guess. That seems pretty good, right? I wouldn't mind having one of these. Very good. What I can also do is sell you some items. Right? Like fancy watch here. For 60. And anything else I can sell you? Did I have a ring or something laying around? No. Okay, yeah, we might come back for this thing. But not just yet. I don't think it would be a good investment of money right now. What else can you tell me about? Anything new or unusual going on?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. $5, 2-drink min. We're going to ruin the place.
All right. Anything else I should know?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like midget
I guess you
smuggling.
don't need money for lap dances anymore. Maybe I'll check it out later.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Okay, I'll bite.
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito tots or grapefruit juice. You get a free weapon of your choice, bro. You interested?
What's the catch? Hang on. Is there a catch here, or is this just a dialogue that would have happened if I didn't know in advance that he sold weapons? Show me what you got. Are we just back at the same menu? We're back at the same menu. Exit. All right. So I guess that was just to make sure that we understood that this is the weapons merchant in this town. Actually, let me go back. I wanted to check one thing. Anything in the restrooms, perhaps? Any clues or jokes, even? Nothing. Let's get out of here. Let's bail. Are we close to where Isaac has his spot? I thought somebody was chasing me. What is this place? Oh, I've been here before.
Hey, sorry, man.
There's this. Didn't I pick up this watch before? I could have sold it to that guy, I guess.
Maybe you're familiar with my work. The crowd shot in that commercial for friggin'
There's a lot of
chicken,
dancing going on here, but
background zombie and zombie
not much in the way of
Montessori.
music.
I'm telling you, any day,
bro.
boom, I'm big.
Where can I? There it is. That's where the dance thing happens. Let's go. Let's party up a storm, as we usually do. Let's get our crowd together. I hope this isn't copyrighted music that we're listening to right now. It probably is, right? In these clubs, it usually is. Everybody seems to be enjoying it, despite the weird whispering that's going on. All right. Who's this guy? I feel like nobody walks around with a sword on their back without being an NPC with dialogue, right? You'd think I'd be able to speak with that person. This is the wrong way to go. I think Isaac's place is on the other end. But first, I guess we were told about the merits of this place. Let's check it out. Wonder what the cover charge is. Okay, just wander in. Very good. Well, it looks exactly like a strip club. Are there any missions or NPCs around here that look like they could give me a mission?
Hey there, handsome. My name is Misty. Can I interest you in a private dance? I've got something special in mind, just for you.
No thanks.
Hey there. Cute.
Can't talk to the bartender even. Or the patrons. This guy looks like a version of the security guard. His twin is here. And I assume to go up to the VIP room. Oh, I'd have to talk to this person. Do you have fangs? You do have fangs.
Much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Hello, who are you?
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs.
Look
where
fangy.
We can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
Okie doke. How do I know this isn't some kind of trap? It probably is. But it's such a weird thing to say. So we'll just say lead the way for now. I'm curious to see what kind of thing or what kind of trap is about to happen. Because I assume it's a trap. She's obviously a vampire. If she wants to fight me, I'm cool with it. Well, the place is called Vesuvius, so the volcanic theme makes sense. Alright, spill the beans.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from Jihad and the
Who's Jihad?
nonsense and the dangers. Just the two of us.
Is that the bouncer?
I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Yeah, I assumed as much. I knew there had to be a catch. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you? I knew there had to be a catch.
Oh, I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really. The way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters.
Oh yeah, I met one of them.
I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Alright, I appreciate
Think
that.
nothing of it. I'm Velvet.
Cool.
Velour. Call me
Really? That's your name? Velvet
It's
Velour?
been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was
What kind
starting
of name
to
is
take
that?
it personally.
Not a real name, certainly.
And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity?
Me?
I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
What a weird way this conversation is going. You're already boring me to tears. That's... actually... No, what about hunters? What's all this about hunters? Let's get down to business.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects.
Okay.
I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
Point me in their direction. What do you mean?
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele.
I mean, your
I
fangs do
found a
stick out
weapon
pretty
in her
clearly.
locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Yeah, what's her name? It may be difficult to accept, but you may have to kill her.
I've had to adjust a lot to this existence. And I've accepted that I may have to do just that. But I'm a suspect, and if she ends up dead...
You just want somebody else to do your dirty work, I get
they'll
it.
either kill me or chase me into
Well,
obscurity.
make it worth my while.
Where I'll wither and die.
Tragic. Maybe I could take care of her. For XP
you?
and money.
I think it might be a little much to ask.
Really? Depends. What's it worth to you?
I've got a girl, Misty. She's divine, and a willing blood doll for the right amount of money. I'll set her up for you. My treat.
I mean, not really the prize that I wanted, but I do still want the XP.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous.
Fine.
But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful.
I got a sledgehammer now.
Very,
I gotta put it to good use.
very grateful.
Sure. What do I do? Where is she? That's the first question.
She works over at the Sin Bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top.
Oh, we were just there.
Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway.
Okie doke.
I want
Chastity
you
is
to
a
understand.
vampire hunter?
I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
Okay, before I go, I have some questions. What to do in Hollywood?
Mingle, sightsee, chat. And me, of course.
Right. See ya. Very good. So at least we got a mission out of this place. We need to go back to the Sin Bin, apparently. And, which is fine. It kind of is on my way, I think.